Hi folks, my name is Mitch, aka M1778 in game and also on Reddit, here to provide another update in regards to the casting that I last did. Had an opportunity to take a look at it and take it out of the mold. Looks like everything went pretty well. So the techniques that I did, just to reiterate, was I poured the mixture a lot slower. I actually transferred the hardener into like an easier bottle to pour out of. Same thing with the resin itself. So it basically minimized the amount of air bubbles that formed during the initial pour process. I took my time mixing it. It was a lot slower than what I normally would do. I used a plastic stir instead of a wooden stir. I mixed this over a bowl of warm water, or kind of a little bit of hot water, to kind of make sure that the bubbles were able to be raised. As I was pouring it into the mold, I blew out some of the bubbles that got in there before putting in the picture itself. And then I dipped the picture in the resin before placing it into the mold. So I took a lot of different steps, a lot of process to try to get it as clear as possible. And as you see here, it looks like the results, or the patience, have paid off. There's like maybe a few visible bubbles, not nearly as much as it was before. You can see one right there on the top, but in terms of where the picture is, looks like everything is clear there. I think I need to change the ratio of how much I put in for the hardener versus the resin, because it's still a little sticky on top, and you can leave your fingerprint. This is also pretty bendable, as you see there. It can be bent. What I'm going to do next time around is stick a little foam divider in there to separate the distance, and try to flatten out the paper itself a lot more. Not too sure if you can see it, but it's splitting a little bit there. It's curved right there, as you see there. It's not really too centered in the middle. I guess it doesn't really matter all too much. But overall, the results, the outcome of this turned out really well. I'm actually really happy with this. So especially compared to what I did before. Like, this is a side-by-side comparison, and you can just lifting this up, you can see how much bubbles are in here, and also like the thickness wise and everything else. So this was a clear casting. I just tried to make sure that the thickness is right on here, but like this has a million little bubbles in it versus this one, which ultimately had 0. Also to note, I did use a heat gun, but very gently towards the cast. So production will begin, and hopefully I can get out these little trinkets. I'm going to redo this one, of course, to try to make it a little bit better. And I will try to put a video together with the whole process. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks again for watching.